Hey, my friends, can you believe it's already almost Memorial Day? I can't believe it. We are soon going to be like a half a year into 26. It just moves so quickly. So most people cook out on Memorial Day and get together with friends. I know that years ago, that used to be one of my favorite holidays because the children went to school. They had to go to school. So their daddy and I would just plan a fun day with friends by the pool. So children probably get off now, though, don't they?
In the South, yes.
And this,
Up north, now. It's done a couple of weeks.
oh, they do. All right. So I'm going to share with y'all a very quick way to do like some Southern baked beans. You know, if all you got is pork and beans, of course, now you can get them already baked, you know, at the grocery store. But just in case you don't have anything but pork and beans, I'm going to show you a quick way to jazz them up. Whoa, get in there. And, of course, bacon makes baked beans the best. And I've got onions. I'm going to brown this up some. And got my onions, I've got my ketchup, I've got my syrup, and I've got my mustard. And that's all we're going to need to add to these pork and beans. All right, so we're going to let this, I'm not going to let it get real crisp because I want to leave a little bit of fat in it to season these beans. All righty. Now, I told you I wasn't cooking this till it was crisp because I want some of that fat in those beans. So now I'm going to add my onions and cook those for a minute in that nice, yummy bacon grease. So now this recipe says to mix this in with your baked beans, but I like my bacon on top. I like to cut it into bite-sized pieces so that everybody can have a bite of bacon. And we're just going to saute these for a couple of minutes. And then we're going to throw everything together. So easy. So easy. Now, I'm going to take my bacon and cut it. It's so hot. Cut it into bite-sized pieces. And then I'm going to lay mine on top. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. And I don't want my onions, ouch. I don't want my onions overcooked either because I like for them to have an opportunity to cook in those pork and beans. You know, this is a great little recipe. Originally, I think baked beans were made out of dried beans, dried pork and beans, and those take so long to cook on top of the stove. So this is a lot easier and quicker for us instead of going that real long route. All right, now my onions have cooked enough. I'm going to add my pork and beans. Beans, beans, musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you choose. Couldn't resist it. I couldn't resist it, y'all. All right, so we're going to add our ketchup. And our maple syrup. And if you like them sweeter than these, you can always add some brown sugar. to it. But you taste them and see if that's sweet enough for you. And if it is, just put them in your pan and put them in the oven. And we'll cook these probably 45 minutes. You know, it just depends on how juicy you want yours. Okay. I'm going to give it a taste and see if it needs some brown sugar. No, that's good. And I love the mustard, what the mustard does to it. All right, so I'm going to spray my casserole dish just in case they want to stick. So in we go. Oh my gosh. Here we go. All right, I'm going to get every bit of that out of my pan. Because that's where the goodie is. That's where the goodie is. All right. So this is how I like to do my bacon. If you want to mix it in, you certainly can. I just kind of like mine on top where I've got a little bit more control over it. Whoa! Oh, it's cooled off now. I can touch it now. You know, everybody loves baked beans down here in the South. I don't know. Do they eat baked beans up north, Eddie, a lot?
Oh, yeah.
They do?
Boston baked beans, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What do the Boston baked beans taste like?
It's a darker, I think they do more
molasses
and brown sugar and
yeah.
So
oh no, it's being surface. But
Okay.
they're traditionally they're cooked forever in the oven and it covers clay pot.
That's right. That's right. I remember that. I remember reading that now. Okay, so here we go. Doesn't that look good? It's really a lot better than having to do hours on it. But I know I can see the pot right now, Eddie, that you would use. Okay, 350 till they're the way you like them, maybe 45 minutes. These look so good and they were so easy. And you see why I like to put the bacon on top, because I want everybody to be able to get a bite of that bacon with those beans. And I think even my mama used to do it, put whole long strips. Well, then somebody come along and take the whole strip. And then I didn't get any bacon. So I like portioning it out to folks so everybody can have some. Look how hot. So hot. And that mustard, to me, gives it the best twang. I like it. And like I said, if they're not sweet enough for you, just add a little brown sugar. But to me, they're very, very good. And easy. But do ahead.
and Jamie did a French onion burger. These would go so good with it for Memorial Day. So
Wow.
hopefully they'll watch that video as well. You could do a
Good.
French onion burger
All right.
and serve.
Tell me how he did it.
He caramelized onions.
Uh-huh.
You watch the video. You need to watch the video.
I do. I've been on the road.
It's not on yet. It's a Memorial Day video.
Well, I hadn't
But
seen
it'll
it.
do it right before. It'll air right before this one.
Well, good, because my son knows a good burger when he meets one. So whatever you're doing, have fun doing it. And I'm sending you love and best dishes for your Memorial Day. Ooh. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.